Your Darakaraka planet holds profound significance in Vedic astrology, symbolizing your spouse or long-term partner. It serves as a pivotal factor in predicting not only the timing of your marriage, but also offering insights into your enduring relationships. The Darakaraka reveals itself through the planet occupying the lowest degree among the 7 Gemini Darakaraka in your birth chart, excluding Rahu and Ketu. This planet embodies the qualities and characteristics of your future life partner. By scrutinizing the placement of your Darakaraka, a treasure trove of information about your prospective spouse unfolds. The position and dignity of the Darakaraka can provide insights into the nature, qualities, and characteristics of one's spouse or partner. Its placement in specific houses of the birth chart can indicate the potential experiences and dynamics within the marital relationship. As with other aspects of astrology, interpretation of the Darakaraka should be done in addition with other factors in the birth chart for a comprehensive understanding. It's essential to underscore that while the Darakaraka planet offers valuable insights into relationships, it's just one of several factors to consider when examining a birth chart for matters related to marriage. Alongside the Darakaraka, factors such as the 7th house, its lord planet's position within it, and the dignity of the 7th house lord collectively shape the individual's relational dynamics. Each of these elements works in tandem and should not be viewed separately. Rather, they form a bigger picture for understanding relationship potentials. Prioritizing either the Darakaraka or the 7th house lord over the other would be misleading, as both contribute significantly to the overall impact on relationships. The Darakaraka's effects complement those of the 7th house lord, offering additional layers of insight into partnership dynamics. When the Darakaraka, the 7th house lord, and other factors coincide within a birth chart, it accentuates the significance of their combined influence. For example, in the case of a Libra ascendant individual where Mars serves as the 7th house lord, if Mars is also the Darakaraka planet, the characteristics associated with Mars become particularly pronounced in the context of relationships. The interplay between these elements provides a more nuanced understanding of relationship potentials within the birth chart. It's crucial to analyze the entire chart comprehensively to grasp the complete picture accurately. When examining the Darakaraka's influence in different houses, it's essential to consider how the qualities associated with each planet manifest within the context of partnerships. For instance, if Venus is the Darakaraka and occupies the 7th house, it may indicate a strong emphasis on love, harmony, and sensual pleasures within the marriage or partnership. If Saturn is the Darakaraka and resides in the 7th house, it suggests a more pragmatic, disciplined approach to relationships, characterized by stability, commitment, and responsibility. To make accurate predictions, several factors must be analyzed: the sign and house placement of the Darakaraka, the nakshatra or lunar mansion it resides in, the aspects it receives, and its connection to the Atmakaraka. The exact placement which the Darakaraka resides provides foundational insights into the qualities and temperament of the long-term partner. The house placement of the Darakaraka provides context on the areas of life where these characteristics will be most prominent. For example, a Darakaraka in the 1st house indicates a partner who significantly influences one's identity and self-perception. A Darakaraka in the 7th house highlights a strong focus on marriage and partnerships. Analyzing the aspects to the Darakaraka reveals how other planetary energies influence the partner and the relationship dynamics. Harmonious aspects suggest ease and compatibility, while challenging aspects indicate potential areas of conflict and growth. The connection between the Darakaraka and the Atmakaraka is particularly significant. The Atmakaraka represents the soul's purpose and deepest desires. The connection or dynamics between these two planets indicates that the partner's role in fulfilling one's soul mission. The nakshatra or lunar mansion where the Darakaraka is positioned adds another layer of nuance to the partner's profile. Each nakshatra has its own mythology, symbolism, and characteristics that influence the Darakaraka's expression. Understanding the nakshatra can provide deeper insights into the psychological and spiritual dimensions of the partner, offering clues about their intrinsic motivations and behaviors. To synthesize this information, consider an example where the Darakaraka is Venus in Scorpio, positioned in the 7th house, receiving a trine from Jupiter, and residing in the Anuradha nakshatra. This configuration suggests a partner who is deeply passionate, transformative, and values intense emotional connections. The placement in the 7th house emphasizes a strong focus on marriage and partnership as a central theme in life. The trine from Jupiter indicates a harmonious influence, suggesting that the relationship will be characterized by growth, optimism, and shared philosophical or spiritual beliefs. The Anuradha nakshatra adds a layer of devotion, loyalty, and the ability to overcome obstacles together. The dignity of the Darakaraka planet in the horoscope plays a pivotal role in determining the nature of relationships and partnerships. Factors such as combustion, debilitation, affliction, and malefic status influence the outcomes associated with the Darakaraka. For instance, if the Darakaraka planet is afflicted or debilitated, it may indicate difficulties or conflicts in relationships. Similarly, if it is a malefic for the horoscope, it could signify potential harm or endings within partnerships. Overall, understanding the role of the Darakaraka and its placement within the birth chart provides valuable insights into relationship potentials. However, it's crucial to interpret these insights within the broader context of the entire chart, considering the interactions between the Darakaraka, the seventh house, and other relevant factors. By doing so, one can gain a more comprehensive understanding of relationship dynamics and potentials within the individual's life. With this context in mind, let's delve into the implications of having the Darakaraka in each of the 12 houses. When the Darakaraka is positioned in the first house of your natal chart, several intriguing dynamics come into play regarding your marriage and the role of your spouse in your life. This placement holds significant implications for your personal development, decision-making processes, and overall life journey. The Darakaraka in the first house suggests that your spouse will profoundly influence your personal development and identity. This person is likely to be deeply intertwined with your sense of self, potentially transforming your outlook and personality. For example, if you tend to be indifferent to personal appearance, a spouse with this placement may inspire you to pay more attention to how you present yourself, perhaps by encouraging you to update your wardrobe or adopt new grooming habits. This transformation isn't superficial. It's about evolving into a more refined version of yourself under the influence of your partner's perspectives and values. The initial phase of your relationship might be marked by a strong physical attraction. It's possible that the relationship could begin as a sexual connection before evolving into something deeper and more meaningful. This magnetic attraction often serves as the foundation for a robust and enduring bond. The strong chemistry between you two, fueled by mutual respect and admiration, ensures that your relationship remains vibrant and passionate over time. The Darakaraka in the first house indicates a relationship characterized by mutual dedication and support. Your spouse is likely to be a steadfast supporter, helping you navigate life's challenges and decisions. This support can manifest in various ways, from providing emotional encouragement to assisting in practical matters. For instance, your spouse might help you make important life decisions, offering clarity and guidance when you need it most. This partnership is akin to a power couple dynamic, where both partners complement and uplift each other, striving together towards common goals. With Darakaraka in the first house, your spouse will play a significant role in your decision-making processes. You might find yourself deferring to their judgment, or seeking their approval before making choices, whether trivial or significant. This dynamic can be particularly pronounced if the Darakaraka is a benefic planet, as you willingly entrust control to your spouse, finding comfort and reassurance in their guidance. However, if the Darakaraka is a malefic planet, you might feel compelled or even forced to yield control, which could create tension or resentment over time. There is a high likelihood that your spouse will come from the same city or region as you, or at least from a nearby area. This shared background can foster a sense of familiarity and comfort, as you both might share similar cultural values, traditions, and experiences. Your spouse could be someone you met during your college years, through mutual friends, or even a family acquaintance. This common ground can serve as a solid foundation for your relationship, enhancing the sense of connection and understanding between you. One of the notable benefits of having Darakaraka in the first house is the potential enhancement of your luck and fortune after marriage. Your spouse's presence in your life might coincide with an upturn in various aspects, including career advancements, financial gains, and overall well-being. Their influence could open up new opportunities, leading to promotions or successful ventures that you might not have achieved on your own. This placement often indicates that your spouse will bring a positive change, acting as a catalyst for your personal and professional growth. While the influence of the Darakaraka in the first house is largely positive, it can also present challenges. Your spouse may challenge you in ways that provoke personal growth, triggering transformations that can be uncomfortable but ultimately beneficial. These challenges might test your resilience and adaptability, pushing you to confront and overcome personal limitations. The relationship, therefore, serves as a crucible for self-improvement, where both partners evolve and grow together. Balancing the dynamics of independence and partnership can be a central theme with this placement. While your spouse's influence is significant, it's crucial to maintain a sense of individuality and autonomy. This balance can be achieved through open communication and mutual respect, ensuring that both partners feel valued and heard. The key is to foster a partnership where both individuals contribute to each other's growth without overshadowing their personal identities. Overall, having Darakaraka in the first house of your natal chart indicates a deeply transformative and supportive marital relationship. Your spouse will significantly influence your personal development, decision-making processes, and overall life journey. This placement promises a robust and enduring bond, characterized by mutual dedication, respect, and support. While challenges may arise, they will serve as opportunities for growth, leading to a fulfilling and enriching partnership. When the Darakaraka is positioned in the second house, it shapes a marriage that is heavily influenced by themes of wealth, family, and security. This placement carries profound implications for the dynamics of your relationship, your financial well-being, and your overall sense of stability and comfort within the marriage. One of the most prominent aspects of having Darakaraka in the second house is the likelihood of your spouse being wealthy or possessing strong financial acumen. The second house is traditionally associated with savings, assets, and financial stability. Therefore, marrying someone with this placement suggests that your partner may come from a wealthy background or will contribute significantly to building your wealth post-marriage. Your spouse may work in finance, banking, or a related field, bringing expertise and knowledge that can enhance your financial standing. This could manifest in practical ways, such as prudent investment strategies, effective money management, and a general increase in your financial security. Another key characteristic of your spouse will be their strong family orientation. The second house governs family values and domestic life, indicating that your partner will place significant importance on maintaining a harmonious household. They may prefer living in a joint family setup or ensuring close bonds with extended family members. This trait is beneficial if you desire a spouse who not only loves and supports you but also nurtures and cares for your family. Such a partner is likely to be involved in family matters, ensuring that the needs of the household are met and that a supportive environment is maintained. Your spouse's presence in your life will have a substantial impact on your self-esteem and sense of security. The second house governs personal security and self-worth, suggesting that your partner can either bolster or undermine these aspects of your life. If the relationship is positive and supportive, you may find that your confidence grows, and you feel more secure and comfortable. Conversely, if the relationship encounters challenges, it might affect your self-esteem and financial security negatively. Thus, the quality of your marriage will play a critical role in shaping your personal sense of worth and stability. A spouse with Darakaraka in the second house is likely to value long-term commitment and stability. They may take time before entering into the partnership, ensuring that the foundation is solid and secure. This careful approach reflects their desire for a relationship built on mutual respect and lasting security. They are likely to be devoted partners, focusing on creating a stable and nurturing environment for both of you. This long-term perspective ensures that your marriage is likely to be enduring and fulfilling. Your spouse will also have a notable influence on your dietary habits and the way you manage family dynamics. Given the second house's association with food and sustenance, your partner may play a significant role in deciding your eating habits and ensuring that your dietary needs are met. They might also take responsibility for managing family finances, ensuring that resources are allocated wisely and that the household operates smoothly. This involvement can be particularly beneficial, providing a sense of order and security in your daily life. In addition to financial professions, your spouse may be involved in fields related to speech and communication. This could include careers such as voice artistry, digital marketing, podcasting, or any profession that values strong speaking skills. Their ability to communicate effectively can enhance their professional success and contribute to the prosperity of your household. Marrying someone with Darakaraka in the second house often means that your family will approve of or even choose your partner. This alignment with family values can ensure a smoother integration of your spouse into your family life, enhancing overall harmony and stability. This familial support can be a cornerstone of a stable and happy marriage. Overall, having Darakaraka in the second house of your natal chart suggests a marriage characterized by wealth, family values, and a deep sense of security. Your spouse will likely be financially savvy, family-oriented, and committed to creating a stable and nurturing household. Their influence will extend to various aspects of your life, from financial management to dietary habits, significantly shaping your personal and marital growth. This placement promises a fulfilling and prosperous married life, where mutual support and shared values lead to lasting happiness and stability. When the Darakaraka is positioned in the third house of your natal chart, it brings a dynamic and multifaceted influence on your marital relationship. The third house governs areas such as courage, communication, siblings, short trips, media, and creativity, indicating that your partner will embody traits and roles associated with these domains. This placement shapes the nature of your relationship, impacting communication, mutual activities, and personal growth. With Darakaraka in the third house, your spouse is likely to be very courageous and adventurous. They will exhibit a bold and daring spirit. This courage will positively influence your life, especially in situations that require decisive action or a willingness to take risks. Their bravery will not only inspire you but also help in making significant decisions where courage is essential. This trait ensures that your life together will be filled with exciting experiences and mutual encouragement. Communication will be a cornerstone of your marriage. The third house is fundamentally about communication, suggesting that you and your spouse will place high importance on open, honest, and frequent communication. This aspect is critical for resolving misunderstandings, sharing ideas, and maintaining a strong emotional connection. You might find yourselves frequently engaged in deep conversations, playful banter, and meaningful exchanges of thoughts. However, the importance of communication also means that any lapses can lead to significant misunderstandings, making it vital for both of you to prioritize clear and effective dialogue. Your spouse is likely to be sociable and may have connections with people from various spheres of your life. They might be someone from your neighborhood, a friend of your sibling, or even a childhood acquaintance. This placement suggests that your relationship could evolve from a friendship or be facilitated by mutual friends or siblings. Social media might play a significant role in how you meet or interact initially. Your spouse's sociability will also mean that they will take an active role in engaging with neighbors and social circles, often acting as the social liaison for your household. Your marriage will have a strong foundation of friendship. The third house promotes camaraderie and mutual interests, indicating that your spouse will likely be your best friend. This friendship-based marriage means you will share many activities, interests, and hobbies. You might enjoy gossiping together, engaging in creative projects, or participating in community events. This childlike love and companionship will add a layer of joy and comfort to your relationship, making it a true partnership. Your spouse will be someone you learn from, and they might also learn from you. The third house is a house of learning and teaching, suggesting that your marriage will be a continuous learning experience. Your spouse could be a teacher or possess knowledge and skills that they impart to you, enriching your personal and professional life. This educational dynamic will help both of you grow individually and as a couple, fostering a sense of mutual respect and admiration. The presence of Darakaraka in the third house indicates that your spouse will play a significant role in your relationships with your siblings. They may act as a mediator or bridge between you and your siblings, helping to resolve conflicts and foster better communication. This involvement can help maintain harmony within the extended family, ensuring that familial bonds remain strong and supportive. Your spouse will influence your travel plans and the way you approach short trips. They will likely be the one making decisions about where to go, when to travel, and how to manage these excursions. This influence extends to both personal and professional travels, reflecting their organizational skills and adventurous spirit. Their involvement will ensure that your travel experiences are well planned and enjoyable, adding to the excitement and exploration in your life. While this placement brings many positive aspects, it also has its challenges. The third house is known for its competitive nature, which can lead to verbal conflicts and stubbornness. Both you and your spouse might have strong opinions and find it difficult to back down during disagreements. This stubbornness can lead to conflicts if not managed properly. It is essential to cultivate patience and understanding, ensuring that communication remains respectful and constructive. Another challenging aspect of Darakaraka in the third house is the potential for infidelity or involvement in a third-party situation. The social and communicative nature of this house can sometimes lead to blurred boundaries. It is crucial to establish trust and maintain clear, honest communication to prevent any misunderstandings or breaches of trust. Overall, having Darakaraka in the third house brings a mix of adventure, strong communication, and dynamic social interactions into your marriage. Your spouse will be courageous, sociable, and a true companion, fostering a relationship based on mutual respect, learning, and friendship. While challenges like stubbornness and potential trust issues exist, prioritizing open communication and mutual understanding can help navigate these obstacles, leading to a fulfilling and enriching marital life. The fourth house is associated with home, happiness, property, vehicles, mother, and overall contentment in life. When the Darakaraka is positioned in the fourth house, it profoundly influences these aspects, indicating a marriage that emphasizes emotional security, domestic bliss, and mutual support. This placement suggests a relationship deeply intertwined with the concept of home and family, bringing both challenges and blessings to your married life. With Darakaraka in the fourth house, your spouse will embody the essence of home, providing a sense of safety and security. This placement indicates that your partner will have a strong nurturing quality, often reminiscent of your primary nurturing figure, such as your mother. They may play a significant role in maintaining and enhancing the home environment, ensuring that it is a place of comfort and refuge. This emphasis on home and emotional security means that you will feel a deep sense of contentment and happiness through your marriage. Your spouse's relationship with their mother, as well as their role within their family, will be prominent. They might have a close bond with their mother, and this relationship can influence their approach to your marriage. It is also likely that your mother or your spouse's mother played a role in introducing you or in the development of your relationship. This connection to maternal figures can bring additional layers of emotional depth and understanding to your marriage, fostering a nurturing and supportive environment. This placement suggests that your spouse will bring material wealth and stability into your life. The fourth house is associated with property and vehicles, indicating that your partner may own significant assets or contribute to acquiring them post-marriage. You may find yourself living in a well-furnished home or having access to vehicles, enhancing your standard of living and overall happiness. This material support will further solidify the sense of security and comfort in your marriage. One of the most significant aspects of having Darakaraka in the fourth house is the impact on your happiness and mental peace. This placement indicates that your spouse will play a crucial role in your emotional well-being. Their presence in your life will activate a profound sense of happiness and mental satisfaction, making you feel content and fulfilled. Regardless of the challenges you may face, having a supportive and loving partner will ensure that you maintain a positive outlook on life. Your spouse will likely take an active role in managing and beautifying your home. From making decisions about buying a home to choosing its decor, their influence will be significant. This involvement ensures that your living space reflects mutual tastes and provides a comfortable environment for both of you. However, this also means that your spouse may have a strong say in domestic matters, sometimes leading to conflicts if both partners are not on the same page. Your relationship will be characterized by deep emotional connections and a private life that centers around the home. Both of you may prefer spending time together in the comfort of your home rather than engaging in extensive social activities. This private and intimate bond will allow for a nurturing and emotionally fulfilling marriage. However, it is essential to balance this introversion with occasional social interactions to maintain a well-rounded life. Your spouse will challenge and influence your upbringing, prompting you to reassess and potentially alter some of your deeply ingrained beliefs and habits. This influence can lead to significant personal growth and a better understanding of yourself and your partner. Their perspective may open up new ways of thinking and living, contributing positively to your overall development. Their impact on your emotional and mental landscape will be profound, shaping your views on relationships and personal happiness. They will help you open up emotionally, encouraging you to express your feelings and vulnerabilities, which will strengthen your bond and enhance mutual understanding. Having Darakaraka in the fourth house is a powerful placement that promises a marriage filled with emotional depth, domestic stability, and mutual support. Your spouse will bring a sense of home and security into your life, enhancing your overall happiness and mental peace. While challenges may arise, especially regarding domestic responsibilities and the influence of maternal figures, the profound emotional connection and mutual respect will ensure a fulfilling and contented marriage. This placement underscores the importance of home, family, and emotional security in your marital relationship, promising a life of comfort, love, and mutual growth. The placement of Darakaraka in the fifth house brings unique and profound influences to your marital life. The fifth house in Vedic astrology is associated with children, creativity, romance, higher education, and speculative gains. It is a house of joy, expression, and passion. This placement indicates a relationship that is deeply romantic and filled with creative pursuits, mutual growth, and a strong connection to children and education. Having Darakaraka in the fifth house suggests a spouse who is a hopeless romantic, engaging in activities that nurture the romantic aspect of your relationship. Your partner will likely be someone who loves to express their love through romantic gestures. This placement fosters a relationship that keeps the spark alive through continuous romantic efforts. Your spouse will likely be involved in creative fields, whether it's media, cinema, photography, or other forms of artistic expression. They may have a talent for capturing moments, be it through photographs or creative projects, and their creative flair will be a significant part of your life together. The fifth house's connection to children suggests that your spouse will have a strong affinity for kids. They may be great with children, possibly having a career that involves working with them, such as teaching or educational content creation. Your partner might also encourage you to pursue higher education or be involved in your children's education, playing a pivotal role in decisions related to schooling and academic pursuits. This influence extends to fostering a learning environment at home, where intellectual growth and educational achievements are highly valued and supported. This placement indicates that you and your spouse will likely engage in creative collaborations that gain attention and recognition. You might work together on projects that utilize both your talents, leading to achievements that bring pride and joy to both of you. Your spouse's involvement in creative or media fields can bring a certain level of fame or popularity, adding a dynamic element to your relationship. This collaborative spirit not only strengthens your bond but also allows both of you to grow and shine in your respective fields. Your spouse will significantly influence your self-expression and confidence. Being in a relationship with someone who encourages and nurtures your talents will help you become more open and willing to take center stage. You might find yourself more involved in activities that showcase your skills and talents, gaining recognition and boosting your self-esteem. The supportive nature of your spouse will ensure that you feel confident and valued, allowing you to express yourself more freely and creatively. The fifth house's association with speculative gains suggests that your spouse might be involved in the stock market, investments, or other speculative ventures. This involvement can positively affect your financial standing, potentially increasing your wealth and financial security after marriage. Your partner's expertise in these areas will not only contribute to your financial growth but also provide valuable insights and guidance on managing and growing your investments. One notable aspect of Darakaraka in the fifth house is that your spouse may have a significant influence on your decisions, particularly those related to education and intellectual pursuits. You might find yourself often relying on their judgment and opinions, sometimes even unquestioningly accepting their decisions as correct. This dynamic can be beneficial if your spouse's guidance is constructive and supportive. However, it can also lead to conflicts if you feel overly controlled or if their decisions do not align with your personal goals and desires. This placement often suggests a past life connection, indicating that your relationship may have a sense of familiarity and deep-rooted bond. Your spouse might bring out your inner child, encouraging a playful and joyful approach to life. This connection can create a relationship that feels destined and spiritually significant, fostering a profound emotional bond that transcends ordinary experiences. The sense of familiarity and comfort will make your relationship feel like a continuation of a journey started in a previous life. Darakaraka in the fifth house brings a wealth of positive influences to your marital life, promising a romantic, creative, and intellectually stimulating relationship. Your spouse will be a source of inspiration and support, fostering an environment where both partners can thrive and grow. Their involvement in creative fields, education, and speculative ventures will add dynamic elements to your life, ensuring a marriage filled with joy, achievement, and mutual respect. While the influence on decision-making and control over certain aspects may pose challenges, the overall impact of this placement is profoundly beneficial, promising a fulfilling and enriching marital journey. The placement of Darakaraka in the sixth house brings a unique set of influences and challenges to your marital life. The sixth house is associated with health, daily routines, service, debts, enemies, and conflicts. This house is also indicative of professions related to healing and service. When Darakaraka is positioned here, it shapes the nature of your relationship, the dynamics with your spouse, and the overall impact on various aspects of your life. If your Darakaraka is placed in the sixth house, your spouse is likely to be involved in a healing or service-oriented profession. This could range from being a doctor, nurse, or psychologist to a motivational speaker, lawyer. Their role will be to heal and support others, reflecting the nurturing and service-oriented nature of the sixth house. Your spouse may have a special connection with small animals, and you might find yourselves adopting a pet together, which will play a significant role in your household. The sixth house governs health, so this placement indicates that health and healing will be central themes in your marriage. Your spouse may have heightened nerves or be prone to health ailments, which could affect the dynamics of your relationship. The relationship itself might influence your health, for better or worse. The presence of a healing professional as a partner means they may help you manage health issues, providing support and guidance. However, the stresses and responsibilities associated with their profession might also impact the relationship. One significant aspect of Darakaraka in the 6th house is the involvement of both partners in each other's daily routines. You and your spouse will likely enjoy doing daily tasks together, such as grocery shopping, cleaning, and running errands. This shared involvement can foster a strong bond, making you both feel connected through the mundane activities of life. However, it can also lead to friction if there is an imbalance in responsibilities or if one partner feels overwhelmed by the shared duties. Your relationship will be intellectually stimulating, as both partners will likely be highly intelligent and enjoy engaging in meaningful conversations. However, this can also lead to competitiveness or animosity. There might be instances where one partner feels the need to prove themselves or outshine the other, which can create tension. The 6th house's association with enemies and conflicts means that these intellectual battles can sometimes turn adversarial, affecting the harmony of the relationship. The 6th house's connection to work life indicates that your marriage may significantly influence your professional life. You might work together, which can be a source of strength and mutual support, but it can also lead to conflicts if professional and personal boundaries blur. Discussions about separation or living apart for some time might arise due to professional commitments or conflicts. These periods of separation, although challenging, could provide an opportunity for personal growth and a better understanding of each other's needs and aspirations. Your spouse might have a critical nature, often pointing out flaws or areas for improvement. While this can be constructive, helping you grow and improve, it can also trigger insecurities. You might feel judged or not good enough, which can strain the relationship. It is essential to maintain open communication and understand that their criticism is often rooted in a desire to help and improve rather than demean. There will be an imbalance in the relationship where one partner may have to serve the other in some capacity. This dynamic could manifest as taking care of household chores, managing finances, or providing emotional support. Be cautious of debts, especially karmic ones, as the 6th house's influence suggests that unresolved issues from past lives might surface, requiring resolution. This balancing act will test your patience and commitment but can also lead to a deeper understanding and stronger bond if navigated thoughtfully. Your spouse will likely take on the responsibility of dealing with your enemies and protecting you from adversaries. They will manage your daily routines and ensure that you are well prepared and organized. This protective nature extends to managing debts and other challenges, providing a sense of security and support. While this might make you feel cared for, it can also create dependency, so it is crucial to maintain a balance where both partners feel equally empowered and responsible. Darakaraka in the 6th house brings a complex blend of challenges and opportunities to your marital life. Your spouse's involvement in a healing profession, their critical nature, and the shared responsibilities will shape the dynamics of your relationship. Health, daily routines, and intellectual engagements will be central themes, influencing your personal growth and mutual understanding. Navigating the potential conflicts and balancing responsibilities will be key to building a harmonious and fulfilling marriage. Despite the challenges, this placement offers a profound opportunity for growth, healing, and a deep, intellectually stimulating partnership. The placement of Darakaraka in the 7th house is a significant indicator in Vedic astrology, profoundly influencing the nature of one's marital life and partnerships. The 7th house represents marriage, life partners, business partnerships, visible enemies, daily profits, and social presence. When Darakaraka, the planet holding the lowest degree and signifying one's spouse, resides in the 7th house, it brings various dynamics into play, shaping the relationship and its impact on both partners' lives. One of the primary indications of having Darakaraka in the 7th house is a spouse who is deeply devoted to the institution of marriage. This person values union and partnership, treating you as their equal and demonstrating unwavering loyalty. The relationship is likely to be built on trust and equality, with both partners committed to making it work. This devotion fosters a sense of security and mutual respect, essential for a healthy and long-lasting marriage. A spouse with Darakaraka in the 7th house is likely to have a significant social presence. They might be famous, an entrepreneur, or someone who works with an audience. This social influence can majorly impact your life, as your partner's recognition and public image can extend to you, bringing attention and opportunities. This placement suggests that your spouse may help elevate your social status, and you might gain recognition through or after your marriage. There is a strong possibility that your spouse could be from a foreign land or have a background different from yours. This foreign connection can bring diversity and a broadened perspective into your life. The concept of opposites attract is prominent here. Your spouse may have qualities and characteristics that are quite different from yours, leading to a dynamic and stimulating relationship. These differences can complement each other, providing balance and growth opportunities. Darakaraka in the 7th house indicates excellent business and negotiation skills in your spouse. They are likely to be adept at handling business matters and could even become your business partner. This partnership can lead to successful business ventures, leveraging each other's strengths to achieve common goals. Your spouse's influence can bring new business opportunities and enhance your entrepreneurial pursuits. This collaboration can also extend to partnerships with your spouse's family. The relationship might begin with strong sexual attraction, and physical intimacy could play a significant role in bringing you together. However, this intense attraction can sometimes overshadow other aspects of the relationship, leading to initial challenges in establishing a committed bond. The journey from initial attraction to a stable relationship might involve overcoming hurdles, such as moving from enemies to lovers or resolving past life imbalances. Effective communication and building a foundation of trust and friendliness are crucial to navigating these challenges. Your spouse will likely be an intellectual equal, and the relationship will involve stimulating conversations and shared interests. However, this intellectual dynamic can sometimes lead to competitiveness. While healthy competition can drive growth and improvement, it is essential to ensure it does not turn adversarial. Balancing this competitive spirit with mutual respect and support is vital for maintaining harmony in the relationship. Having Darakaraka in the 7th house suggests a high level of involvement in each other's daily lives. You and your spouse will likely enjoy doing daily tasks together, such as running errands and managing household chores. This shared involvement can strengthen your bond, making you feel like partners in every aspect of life. However, it also requires a balance to prevent one partner from feeling overwhelmed by the shared responsibilities. The 7th house's association with visible enemies indicates that your spouse will play a significant role in dealing with adversaries and challenges that arise. They will take on the responsibility of managing conflicts, whether in personal or professional life. This protective and supportive role can provide a sense of security, but it is essential to maintain open communication to ensure both partners are on the same page regarding handling these challenges. Communication and friendliness are critical components of a successful relationship with Darakaraka in the 7th house. Given the potential for initial challenges and competitiveness, maintaining open and honest communication is vital. Trust forms the foundation of the relationship, and both partners must work together to build and maintain it. This trust extends to managing shared responsibilities, dealing with adversaries, and supporting each other's personal and professional growth. The placement of Darakaraka in the 7th house brings a complex and dynamic set of influences to your marital life. Your spouse is likely to be devoted, loyal, and socially influential, bringing recognition and opportunities into your life. The relationship may start with strong sexual attraction and involve overcoming initial challenges. Business partnerships, intellectual dynamics, and shared daily responsibilities are significant aspects of this placement. Balancing these elements with effective communication, mutual respect, and trust is key to building a harmonious and fulfilling marriage. Despite the challenges, this placement offers profound opportunities for growth, collaboration, and mutual support, creating a partnership that is both dynamic and enduring. The placement of Darakaraka in the 8th house is a profound indicator of the nature and dynamics of one's marital and long-term relationships. The 8th house is associated with transformation, intense emotional connections, secrets, and deep psychological issues. It also signifies aspects like sudden wealth, occult sciences, and profound changes. When Darakaraka, the planet signifying one's spouse, is situated in this house, it suggests a marriage that is transformative, intense, and filled with both challenges and opportunities for growth. A spouse or long-term partner with Darakaraka in the 8th house is likely to bring a deep and intimate connection. The relationship will be marked by intensity and emotional depth, often involving complex dynamics such as enemies to lovers or a strong love and hate theme. This intense connection can reveal deep issues within both partners, prompting significant personal growth and transformation. The relationship may start as a sexual attraction, evolving into a profound emotional bond that transforms both individuals. The 8th house is inherently about transformation, and a marriage with Darakaraka here will undergo numerous changes. These transformations can be both positive and negative, depending on other factors in the horoscope. For example, a person might experience a significant increase in wealth and lifestyle improvements after marriage, such as moving from earning a modest income to a much higher one. Conversely, there may be periods of instability and upheaval, requiring both partners to adapt and grow continuously. The 8th house also represents unearned wealth, inheritance, and sudden financial gains. A spouse with Darakaraka in this house may bring unexpected financial benefits, such as winning a lottery or receiving a substantial inheritance. However, this placement can also bring financial challenges, such as managing debts or dealing with financial secrecy within the marriage. There may be talks of prenuptial agreements and financial arrangements before marriage to address potential insecurities and ensure mutual trust. A spouse with Darakaraka in the 8th house is likely to have a strong interest in occult sciences and mystical practices. They may be drawn to astrology, palmistry, tarot card reading, or other forms of esoteric knowledge. This interest can influence the relationship, bringing a deeper understanding of life's mysteries and possibly guiding both partners through transformative experiences. Their involvement in such fields might also provide financial gains through practices related to occult sciences. In-laws play a crucial role in a marriage where Darakaraka is in the 8th house. The spouse may be deeply involved with their family, often directing resources and attention towards them. This can sometimes create tension, especially if one partner feels that too much focus is placed on the in-laws. The spouse may exhibit a natural suspicion and secrecy regarding family matters, leading to potential trust issues within the marriage. These dynamics require open communication and mutual understanding to navigate successfully. The placement of Darakaraka in the 8th house often brings emotional and psychological challenges. Jealousy, possessiveness, and control issues can be prevalent, requiring both partners to work on building trust and emotional security. The relationship may be marked by a lack of trust and secrecy, with one or both partners keeping significant aspects of their lives hidden. This secrecy can extend to how the marriage is presented to others, with the spouse controlling what is shared with friends and family. A relationship with Darakaraka in the 8th house is characterized by a lack of stability and constant change. This can be both challenging and invigorating, as it requires both partners to continually adapt and grow. The marriage will likely undergo multiple transformations, each bringing new opportunities for growth and understanding. Embracing these changes and working together to navigate them can lead to a deeply fulfilling and transformative partnership. Given the financial implications and potential for jealousy and control issues, prenuptial agreements and clear financial arrangements before marriage are often important. These agreements can help address insecurities and ensure that both partners feel secure in their financial and emotional investments in the relationship. Discussing financial expectations and responsibilities openly can prevent misunderstandings and build a stronger foundation of trust. The placement of Darakaraka in the 8th house signifies a marriage that is transformative, intense, and filled with both opportunities and challenges. The relationship will be marked by deep emotional connections, constant changes, and significant financial implications. Interest in occult sciences and the influence of in-laws will play a crucial role, requiring both partners to navigate complex dynamics. Emotional and psychological challenges, such as jealousy and secrecy, must be addressed through open communication and mutual understanding. Despite the potential difficulties, this placement offers profound opportunities for growth, transformation, and a deeply fulfilling partnership if both partners are willing to embrace and navigate the complexities together. The placement of Darakaraka in the 9th house can significantly influence the nature and dynamics of one's marital and long-term relationships. The 9th house is associated with higher education, spirituality, long-distance travel, luck, and philosophical beliefs. When Darakaraka, the planet signifying one's spouse, is situated in this house, it indicates a relationship that enhances one's luck, education, spiritual growth, and overall life philosophy. A spouse or long-term partner with Darakaraka in the 9th house will have a profound impact on your beliefs and spirituality. They are likely to be someone you look up to, possibly a teacher or a guru-like figure. This relationship will involve learning and growth, with your partner teaching you valuable life lessons and helping you expand your understanding of the world. The connection may feel like a soulmate or a spiritual bond, deeply enriching your life and aligning with your spiritual or religious beliefs. This placement often indicates a long-distance relationship or a foreign spouse. You may meet your partner while traveling, or they might come from a different cultural or religious background. This aspect of the relationship will bring a wealth of new experiences and perspectives, broadening your horizons. Traveling together will be a significant part of your relationship, whether it's for leisure, work, or spiritual pursuits. The journey with your partner will not only be physical but also metaphorical, involving significant personal and spiritual growth. One of the most notable effects of Darakaraka in the 9th house is the increase in luck and prosperity after marriage. Your spouse is likely to be a source of good fortune, bringing opportunities for financial prosperity and personal growth. This placement suggests that marriage will unlock or amplify your luck, leading to positive changes in various aspects of your life. The 9th house's association with luck and fortune means that your partner will play a crucial role in enhancing your life's overall success and well-being. Marriage or a long-term relationship with Darakaraka in the 9th house can significantly influence your educational and professional pursuits. Your spouse might inspire you to pursue higher education or further your knowledge in specific fields. They may have a strong academic background themselves, encouraging a shared passion for learning and intellectual growth. This partnership can lead to higher educational achievements and professional advancements, benefiting both partners. Your spouse is likely to have a broad knowledge of cultures, philosophies, and different ways of life. They will introduce you to new ideas and perspectives, enriching your understanding of the world. This exploration of diverse cultural and philosophical concepts will be a significant part of your relationship, fostering mutual respect and admiration. The adventurous nature of your partner will keep the relationship dynamic and intellectually stimulating. A partner with Darakaraka in the 9th house will also take on the role of a guide or mentor, providing wisdom and guidance in various aspects of life. They will influence your relationship with your family, particularly with your parents, and play a role in managing familial responsibilities. This guidance extends to spiritual and philosophical realms, with your spouse introducing you to new gurus or spiritual leaders, enhancing your spiritual journey. Their wisdom and knowledge will be invaluable, helping you navigate life's challenges with greater understanding and insight. The transformative nature of the 9th house means that your marriage will be a catalyst for significant changes in your life. These transformations will be positive, leading to personal growth and development. Your partner will help you overcome challenges, encouraging you to explore new opportunities and achieve higher levels of success. This relationship will be marked by continuous learning and growth, with each partner inspiring the other to reach their full potential. A relationship with Darakaraka in the 9th house will be characterized by adventure and exploration. Your partner's adventurous spirit will lead to exciting journeys, both physical and intellectual. You will explore new places, ideas, and experiences together, keeping the relationship vibrant and dynamic. This sense of adventure will strengthen your bond, creating lasting memories and fostering a deep sense of connection and mutual admiration. The placement of Darakaraka in the 9th house signifies a relationship that is deeply enriching and transformative. Your spouse will play a pivotal role in enhancing your luck, spirituality, education, and overall life philosophy. This partnership will be marked by continuous learning, growth, and adventure, with each partner inspiring the other to reach new heights. The influence of diverse cultural and philosophical perspectives will enrich your relationship, fostering mutual respect and admiration. Overall, a relationship with Darakaraka in the 9th house promises a journey of profound personal and spiritual growth, leading to a fulfilling and successful partnership. The placement of Darakaraka in the 10th house of the birth chart can have profound implications for one's career, public image, and responsibilities. The 10th house is associated with career, social status, public image, authority, and responsibilities. When Darakaraka is positioned in this house, it indicates that your spouse will play a significant role in shaping and enhancing these aspects of your life. This placement brings various benefits and challenges, depending on the dynamics of the relationship and the nature of the planets involved. One of the most prominent effects of Darakaraka in the 10th house is the significant positive impact on your career after marriage. This placement suggests that your spouse will help you with your career, sharing the burden of responsibilities and offering support and guidance. Your partner is likely to be older or more mature, possessing a wealth of experience and wisdom that they can impart to you. They might work with the government, have a royal lineage, or be involved in a field that commands respect and authority. Their influence will help you advance in your career, possibly leading to promotions, new opportunities, and professional growth. With Darakaraka in the 10th house, your spouse will be someone who shares your duties and responsibilities. This partners in crime dynamic can make you feel supported and less burdened by the pressures of your career. Your spouse's maturity and experience will provide a stabilizing influence, helping you navigate the challenges of your professional life. The two of you may even work together, combining your skills and efforts to achieve mutual goals. This partnership can extend to business ventures, where both of you contribute to the success and prosperity of the enterprise. Your spouse's presence will significantly affect your public image and how others perceive you. They might bring fame or enhance your social status, as their own reputation and network will reflect on you. This could be due to their professional achievements, social standing, or personal charisma. Your partner may be well known or respected in their field, and their association with you can elevate your own status. This influence can open doors to new opportunities and help you build a positive public image. Your spouse will be a source of professional advice and guidance, someone you can look up to and learn from. They might have a reputation for being knowledgeable and competent in their field, and their insights can help you make informed decisions about your career. Whether it's choosing the right company to work for, navigating office politics, or planning long-term career goals, your partner's advice will be invaluable. Their experience and authority can help you avoid pitfalls and make strategic moves that enhance your professional growth. While the influence of Darakaraka in the 10th house is largely positive, there can be challenges as well. Your spouse's involvement in your career might sometimes feel overwhelming or intrusive. They may have strong opinions about your professional choices, and their desire to take on responsibilities in your work area can create tension. It's important to maintain a balance between accepting their help and retaining your own autonomy. Open communication and mutual respect are crucial to ensure that their support does not become a source of stress or conflict. The specific planet acting as Darakaraka can provide additional insights into your career path and the nature of your spouse's influence. Understanding the planetary influences can help you align your career aspirations with the strengths and support of your spouse. Marriage with Darakaraka in the 10th house often brings an increase in responsibility and a sense of empowerment. Your spouse will likely be a person of power and influence, and their presence in your life will make you feel more capable and confident. This empowerment can manifest in various ways, from taking on leadership roles at work to feeling more assertive in pursuing your goals. Your partner's authority and respectability will inspire you to strive for higher achievements and take bold steps in your career. The placement of Darakaraka in the 10th house signifies a relationship that significantly enhances your career and public image. Your spouse will be a mature, experienced individual who shares your responsibilities and supports your professional growth. Their influence will help you achieve career advancements, improve your public image, and navigate the complexities of your professional life. While there may be challenges in balancing their involvement, the overall impact is largely positive, leading to increased luck, responsibility, and empowerment. Understanding the specific planetary influences can provide further insights into the dynamics of this placement, helping you make the most of the opportunities it brings. The 11th house in astrology holds significant influence over one's financial gains, social networks, and the fulfillment of personal desires. With Darakaraka placed in this house, the implications for marriage, financial prosperity, and social dynamics are profound and multifaceted. One of the most prominent outcomes of having Darakaraka in the 11th house is the potential for significant financial gains. This placement suggests a high likelihood of marrying someone from a wealthy background or someone who has substantial financial resources. This could mean that the spouse is either already affluent or has the potential to accumulate wealth. The marriage itself could act as a catalyst for increased earnings, either through direct financial support from the spouse or through enhanced opportunities that arise post-marriage. For instance, if the individual is involved in a business or a professional career, the entry of the spouse into their life could lead to rapid financial growth. The spouse might bring valuable contacts, invest in the individual's ventures, or simply provide the moral and emotional support needed to take bold financial steps. In some scenarios, the spouse might have expertise in stock markets or other financial instruments, leading to successful investments and a steady increase in wealth. The 11th house is also the house of social circles and community involvement. With Darakaraka in this house, the individual's social network is likely to expand significantly after marriage. The spouse could introduce the individual to influential people, thereby broadening their circle of friends and acquaintances. This expanded network can open doors to new opportunities, both personally and professionally. For example, attending social events and gatherings with the spouse might lead to connections with key figures in various industries, which could be instrumental in advancing one's career or business. The spouse's existing network can provide a platform for the individual to showcase their talents and gain recognition, leading to fame and increased influence. Darakaraka in the 11th house also indicates that many of the individual's desires and wishes are likely to be fulfilled post-marriage. This fulfillment can come in various forms, such as achieving long-held personal goals, acquiring desired possessions, or realizing dreams that seemed distant before marriage. The spouse might play a pivotal role in this process, acting as a facilitator or even a direct contributor to the fulfillment of these desires. For instance, if the individual dreams of owning a luxury car or a lavish home, the spouse might either have the financial capability to make this possible, or influence the individual's financial decisions in a way that these dreams become achievable. The support and encouragement from the spouse can also boost the individual's confidence, leading them to pursue and attain their goals more vigorously. A noteworthy aspect of this placement is the potential for engaging in humanitarian efforts together. Both partners might share a common interest in social causes and community service, which can strengthen their bond and provide a sense of shared purpose. Working together on humanitarian projects can not only bring personal satisfaction but also enhance their public image and reputation. The relationship itself is likely to be characterized by mutual support and collaboration. Both partners are expected to be highly supportive of each other's ambitions and endeavors. This mutual encouragement can lead to significant personal and professional growth for both individuals. They may set and achieve joint goals, fostering a partnership where both feel that their individual and collective dreams are being realized. For instance, they might decide to start a business together, engage in joint investments, or support each other's career advancements. The synergy between their efforts can lead to remarkable achievements, and the relationship can become a source of inspiration and motivation for both. While the 11th house signifies the fulfillment of desires, it also suggests that the spouse might have a considerable influence over the individual's preferences and aspirations. The spouse might guide or even alter the individual's desires, leading them to adopt new goals or shift their focus from one aspiration to another. This influence can be positive, helping the individual discover new interests and passions, or it might lead to some frustration if the individual feels pressured to change their desires. Overall, having Darakaraka in the 11th house is a highly favorable placement with numerous positive implications for marriage, financial prosperity, and social dynamics. The individual is likely to experience significant financial gains, an expanded social network, and the fulfillment of many desires post-marriage. The relationship is expected to be built on mutual support and shared goals, with both partners playing a crucial role in each other's personal and professional growth. While the spouse's influence over the individual's desires can lead to new and exciting directions, it is essential to maintain open communication to ensure that both partners feel fulfilled and respected in their aspirations. When Darakaraka is placed in the 12th house, it brings a unique blend of influences on marriage, relationships, and personal growth. This placement suggests a significant impact on one's life through the partner, especially concerning spiritual development, foreign connections, and subconscious transformations. A spouse with Darakaraka in the 12th house is likely to have a profound impact on one's spiritual journey. This relationship is characterized by a deep, intuitive connection, where partners might feel a sense of knowing each other on a soul level. The spouse could be deeply involved in spiritual practices or work in environments that are spiritually enriching, such as hospitals, prisons, or places of retreat. This bond can foster significant spiritual growth, pushing both partners towards greater self-awareness and enlightenment. For example, the spouse might introduce the individual to meditation, yoga, or other spiritual practices that become integral to their daily life. This relationship might also bring about a heightened sense of empathy and compassion, leading both partners to engage in humanitarian activities or support each other's spiritual quests. The 12th house is closely associated with foreign lands and long-distance travel. With Darakaraka in this house, there is a high likelihood of marrying someone from a different cultural background or a foreign country. This could mean that the individual either travels abroad to marry or settles in a foreign land post-marriage. The spouse's foreign origin can add a layer of cultural richness and diversity to the relationship, offering new experiences and perspectives. For instance, the individual might relocate to their spouse's home country, adapting to a new culture and lifestyle. This can lead to an increased frequency of travel, not only for visiting family but also for exploring new places together. The experience of living abroad or being in a multicultural relationship can broaden the individual's horizons, making them more open-minded and adaptable. While the placement of Darakaraka in the 12th house brings many positive aspects, it also suggests certain challenges. Relationships under this influence can be marked by periods of separation or emotional distance. There might be phases where the relationship feels confusing or difficult to navigate, often due to subconscious fears or unresolved issues. The partner may come into one's life during a period of loneliness or emotional vulnerability, serving as a catalyst for deep-seated emotional healing. This placement can also indicate potential involvement with substances, either through the spouse's habits or the individual's coping mechanisms. The relationship might experience fluctuations, with on and off phases that create a sense of instability. It's essential to approach such challenges with patience and understanding, recognizing that these difficulties often stem from deeper psychological or emotional roots. The 12th house is associated with expenses and investments. With Darakaraka here, the spouse might take a significant role in managing financial matters. This could manifest as either controlling expenses or taking responsibility for significant investments. The spouse might influence decisions about where to invest money, how to manage expenses, and what financial priorities to set. This control can be beneficial, leading to better financial management, but it might also create a sense of dependency or frustration if the individual feels their financial autonomy is compromised. For example, the spouse might encourage investments in spiritual or wellness-related ventures, aligning financial decisions with the couple's shared spiritual values. Alternatively, there might be increased expenses related to travel or living in a foreign country, which the couple needs to manage carefully to avoid financial strain. Intimacy, both emotional and physical, is a significant aspect influenced by the 12th house. With Darakaraka in this position, the spouse may play a crucial role in regulating emotional and physical closeness. This can mean that the individual's sleep and rest patterns are deeply affected by the presence or absence of the spouse. The spouse might also take the lead in initiating intimate moments, setting the pace and frequency of physical affection. This dynamic can create a strong bond, where emotional and physical intimacy are closely intertwined with the couple's overall harmony. However, it can also lead to feelings of dependency, where one partner feels they cannot fully relax or find comfort without the other's presence. Darakaraka in the 12th house brings a complex yet enriching influence on marriage and long-term relationships. It suggests a deep, intuitive connection with a spouse who may come from a foreign land or different cultural background, adding richness and diversity to the individual's life. The relationship is likely to foster significant spiritual growth and lead to increased travel and experiences in foreign lands. However, it also brings challenges, such as potential emotional distance, involvement with substances, and fluctuations in the relationship's stability. Financially, the spouse may play a significant role in managing expenses and investments, which can be both beneficial and challenging. Intimacy is another area deeply influenced by this placement, with the spouse regulating emotional and physical closeness. Overall, this placement indicates a transformative and profound relationship that, while challenging at times, offers immense potential for personal growth, spiritual development, and expanded horizons. Embracing the complexities and working through the challenges with empathy and understanding can lead to a deeply fulfilling partnership. The Darakaraka planet holds an important role in Vedic astrology, where it serves as the significator of the spouse or partner in a person's life. Determined by the planet with the lowest degree in the birth chart, the Darakaraka offers insights into the qualities and characteristics of one's future spouse or long-term partner. While it provides valuable information, it's essential to consider it alongside other factors such as the 7th house lord, planets in the 7th house, and their dignity. These elements work together to paint a comprehensive picture of relationship potentials within the birth chart. By analyzing the interactions between the Darakaraka, the 7th house, and other relevant factors, astrologers can offer deeper insights into the dynamics of marriage and partnerships. Ultimately, understanding the Darakaraka and its placement within the birth chart contributes to a more nuanced interpretation of relationship dynamics and potentials in an individual's life. If you'd like more personalized predictions or have any questions about your birth chart, feel free to reach out to us. Stay tuned for more contents. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more astrological insights. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you once again for joining us, and we eagerly anticipate sharing more astrological wisdom with you in the future. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep shining bright.